so excited for this game because
Hey,
this is
Truth, I
the
don't know
moment
what you was in, but that nigga was butt
well,
naked,
that's
boy.
what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get
I'm
the
about butt
execution.
naked.
This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it up. It's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And that's going to be incomplete, going for
You open.
second down, but third down.
You got to make a quarterback. Got to make the pass.
Place for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your
He's
way
open.
again, often downfield, like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
A third and short, coming from their own 20-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield.
Good play right there.
Enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down.
Hey, linebacker. Why you stop? See, that's a part of the game that be pissing me out right there. When nobody in front of him. When nobody in front of him. Like, you keep dropping back.
Explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
That's fine.
Try to get it to the edge. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum.
That's
How big
fine.
is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world.
I mean, I know the clock stopped, but
in the middle of the field, and you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his
how long them niggas gonna take his set?
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Shit.
Bringing the heat. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout.
Come on, Wilson.
Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he got just enough of that one. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Gators will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
He might be better off Stedman than doing zone drop. For real. Zone drops don't really be needed.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Think about it. When you go, if you can stem that shit. I mean, yeah, if a nigga quick hacking, that means nigga ain't making no adjustment. So shit, you can play that shit. So it's balanced. That's what I'm saying. It's balanced. If nigga not quick hiking, I mean, you don't need to do that. Hey, exactly. If they're gonna be the alpha, they're the alpha. That's a good rollout right there.
What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Fires to the wideout.
Gotta set them feet, go.
Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
No, if you're going to complete these stagger throws,
Gotta stop them feet.
Anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Simpson. Right on the money.
We gotta make this tackle, bro.
Still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll try to get outside. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. action. Pressure coming. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Stimmy right there. Go.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone.
No, we knocked that out.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid...
The damn turnovers fucking me up, boy.
It was a great job of executing the option by the quarterback. He made the right decision holding on to it.
I waited too long. That's on me.
You've just got to finish it, though. And the defense, they never quit. You saw the effort getting to him and ripping the ball loose.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple.
But why the hell that shit went so fast? That
offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Under fire. Unloads.
Come on.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like he was going to...
That was a good play action, though.
How about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Miller with the ball. They bring him down, but a solid...
Hey, nigga that's coming untouched, man. You gotta get there. Fuck, man.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long.
Pick that.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The blocking pretty decent.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Yo. He was in man coverage, so he played it safe.
Offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Who false start, man? What are we doing? I'm trying to hike the ball. I was trying to hike the ball, the niggas false start, bro.
The give from the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Flagway.
Get it off.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
Oh, he stayed with him.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
I ain't want to throw it short because I wasn't going to be no 3rd down.
Came through like a shot.
Go Sal.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone.
He called it.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
He called that.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. Running to the left.
Let me see if I ain't blocking nobody out there.
Again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And coming out in the second half, this
God damn, block from the shit.
It's something going. They're losing.
Yeah.
To find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown time! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception?
I'm about to turn this bitch over about 5 times, boy.
Taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Do.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the pass.
He's got it down the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. He's loose. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Finding open areas. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the Heat. And he got
that boy wide open. Good hit. Good hit. For Balecki.
Just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Hey, block. Come on, huh?
Get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. He lets one fly deep. Snags it on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. He's now over 150 yards receiving. Might be worth noting that Taylor Jacobs holds the single-game record with 246.
Yeah, and when he's got speed on the outside, find him, bro. I mean, if those guys are going to make plays, those are the guys I'm going to feature and continue to find. And so far, he hasn't disappointed. So if I'm Florida, I'm going to keep exploiting that matchup.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. After that last completion, it's second down. Going up top again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Bro, why the fuck they went? That's crazy. They missed a wide open touchdown.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the back. Looking to throw at Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I think the biggest thing you're probably disappointed in on offense is your lack of success running the football. And they've tried to give this guy the ball a few times in this game. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Still not a lot to show for it. Game really close in this juncture. You just wonder how many more times are they going to give him a try handing the ball off.
To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Got it looking for the first down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a throw downfield late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Gators will hustle to the line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least...
A little too late. I done fucked up too much in the first.
Touchdown, Gators!
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. On the option. Now the pitch. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
Yeah. Good one. You're running right there.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those.
I sure did it, boy. I threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, and now I think even more
Damn.
are starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in.
And I fumbled that bitch twice. I turned that bitch over like 6 times.
Week in and week out, they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I need to look at my roster too, because I ain't had the right people where they need to be.
Key narration volume set to 100.
Oh, this the nigga that I need to use right here. Shit. Oh, Hawkins, we got 97 speed. Bill Jackson. Gotta use my video. Hi. Talking about Bama? Oh, they gonna always have that. That's real. That's real life. That's gonna be all the time. Bama gonna always have that shit right there. All right, so we got Sap right there. Yeah. Why is this nigga in the Sam? Can't be the same. 77? Sorry. Oh. Yeah, see, why would they have that nigga as my third down running back? I see shit like that don't make no sense. Hello, true, we can run it bite. Hold on. Not happening.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. That's caught. It's Wilson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Turning on the Jets. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He's got an open man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. Snags it down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Dropping back, it's Allard. Good timing on the quick out. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. The Nittany Lions have enough.
Nigga's stupid, dog.
Timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a crease, it's Singleton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Allard. Quickly complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Gator! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something we practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to pass. It's Aller. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. draws to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run the option. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Oh, a lot of space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense.
Out here clapping this nigga that got Penn State. Oh, jeez, huh?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Aller. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
It's caught. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The play action fake. Trying to beat the DD. Grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Gonna run it. It's ball. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Takes the easy completion. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The short hands. It's Jackson. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Got enough for the first down. The Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of this sport.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the counter. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll keep it on the ground. And some room to work. Picks up the first down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
At this point, the agreement irrigation has already done himself for a whole that.